Hi, um, good morning. How are you feeling this morning? Um, I wanted to send you a video because, well, I was writing you a letter again. Straight after we had our chat. But I thought, I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you how I was, and I wanted to show you that I was okay. So I made this video. What I was writing yesterday was, I'm gonna read it, but the bit at the end will be off script. So I'm gonna speak from the heart. Dearest SJ, I cried lots after I spoke to you today. My heart hurt, just like that day a year and a half ago when I saw you for the last time before I was leaving for Japan, and you came to Istanbul. And thinking about that moment, that walk home, still makes me cry. But it's because it reminds me of just how much I love you. But then I stopped crying because I know that it makes you sad when I cry. So I'm gonna stop crying now. And I stopped crying because I know that even though you said all of those sweet things yesterday, just like all the things that I need to hear, I know you said them because you knew I need to hear them. And I know that you meant them too, but I know that it was for me as well. So I know that there's still a part of you that was gutted about my decision, and so many times I wanted to just say I'm coming home, because I know you said you knew I would always stay, and so I wanted to surprise you. And I stopped crying because you told me to be happy. I didn't expect you to say that. And I stopped crying, and guess what? I realized that there was a lot to be happy about. For one, SJ, next year you are coming here. I know there's still lots we need to plan, but we can make it happen, and it's gonna happen, and that to me is crazy. That you're finally gonna be here, and I don't really know what it's gonna do to me, or you, or us, like, but I hope that it will help both of us. I hope that by then and also during that trip, that's when this decision will finally settle, and just, we'll be, just like a year and a half ago, when I know there was a moment where we were like, we're doing this. I mean, we're doing it, and I still read the messages that we sent to each other in the last few days, and me at the airport, and me on the plane, and me arriving there, and I was just like, we're doing it, and right now we're doing it, and so I know we can do it. And I know that you said that we might miss out on some of our 20s together, and that you wanted to make the most of our time together when we were young. When we're young, we're still young. but that was something I was thinking a lot about, and I think that this way we'll actually be able to do more things together, because I have lots of holidays that are certain, that that we can spend time together, and I just, if I came back, I just saw myself stressing you out, because I wouldn't be able to come out and see you, because I'd be looking for work, and I'd feel guilty for having fun when I wouldn't be able to contribute back home because I wouldn't be stable. And that was something I felt a lot this weekend, was that like, you're not invincible. And of course you're not, and that's completely fine. And I think until recently, or definitely before we came to Japan, like, I think that's what you were. You were invincible, and you hadn't shown me that side of you where you get stressed. And I just, as much as I rely on you so much, and I still rely on you, you're the one that I know I can fall back on. Like, I want to be I definitely want to be that for you, and right now I don't think I'm there yet. I'm not strong enough, and I really want to be, and being here has made me strong, but there's that final kind of last stage where I want to be able to stand on my own 2 feet for you. And I just felt it was the last thing I wanted to do, was come back and stress you out, and then us not being able to enjoy our time together, because I'd kind of be in a limbo state, and that would frustrate me, and that would frustrate you, and that's just what I envisaged. But this way, I know that I'll be providing a stable income. It's not going to be as much as, what you're making, and I'm not gonna, so I won't be equal on that part, but I'll have enough to come and visit you, and I'll have enough for when you come and visit me. I can, treat you, and I can, really show you around, and I want that. I want to treat you too. You always treat me. And it also kind of turns out that I might not have to chaperone for the Europe trip, which does mean that I won't be coming on the Europe trip, but it means that Europe trip is actually during the summer holiday, where I would have 3 weeks summer holiday to use, essentially, to come and see you, or for you to come visit me, so it turns out that, there's stuff that we could do that we probably couldn't do if I went back. I wouldn't have that kind of capacity to do stuff like that. And I know that what you're looking forward to is us being able to spend time together. I know it doesn't have to be like extravagant things or extravagant holidays, but still, yeah. And I'll have a proper phone, and I'll have Wi-Fi where I'll be living, so I can call you every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Like, even if it's 5 minutes at work, I'll be able to just make a quick phone call, or I'll be able to call you from my room, and that'll be very different from now. I just feel like, don't you feel like it's a firm step towards our future? And all the things that you wrote for me this morning, I know you're still letting it sink in for yourself as well, but I'm excited for us, and I just feel like through all of this, my parents have shown me that they see us as mature adults. I know, of course, you're 26, I'm 25, but it's, but for parents, your kids are kids, and they can treat you like children forever if they really wanted to, but this time they've trusted us, and they've really thought about me and you. They've really, and just, I don't know, just hearing my parents say your name, and just worrying about how you're gonna be when I'm here, if we're gonna be okay, and them making sure that the last thing they wanted me to think about, the final thing, the most important thing they wanted me to think about when making my decision, they said that, do I feel confident that I'll be able to connect with you, being in Japan for a year? And I said that, are you implying that it would be a good enough reason for me to come home if I didn't feel confident about us? And my dad said, yes, in a way. And it wasn't because they were negative, but it was just because my dad was thinking about you, and he was just worried for you. And that, to me, that made me really happy. And I just feel like this next year with you is going to really cement that trust between us and my parents, and hopefully your parents too, that we're really serious and we really love each other, and that we're going to be in safe hands with each other. Yeah. So I am excited, and I hope you are too. And I don't know, nothing ever beats what you say. You just I just want you to know that I really am grateful that you trust me and you have faith in me, and you even said you were proud of me for making this decision. But I just want you to know that by you saying all of those things, that was that was you also making the decision, and we made that decision together. You responding in the way that you did, that was us making the decision together. And I really believe that everything that was going on in my heart, even though we didn't talk about it in the last few days or past week, I feel like everything that was going on in my heart was happening in your heart, and we ended up on the same page. I don't really know where I am now with this message, but I just wanted to say thank you, and I love you, and you're the best. You're the best. You're the bestest friend, bestest partner, bestest boyfriend, bestest just. Don't want anybody else. And I know we have lots to talk about and lots to figure out and to make this work. But like you say, as long as we want to make it work and we follow this through, and the best thing is that we want to be together and when we are together, and the rest is just take it as it comes. But I promise that I'll be back in a year, like this time. I promise. And we have lots to do before, we really have to be together. And this is that one big step towards it. I know it is. Just wanted to say I love you and have a great day. I love you. Speak to you soon.